Okay, it's MTG Buddha back again. We're gonna do another draft today. Um, I also have I have a couple of pre-release codes for packs on Arena that I'm going to give out to the first couple people who like, subscribe, and comment on this video. Um, I have two Streets of New Capenna pre-release codes that I'm going to give away. So if somebody likes, subscribes, and then comments, the first two comments I get on this video, I will be giving a pre-release code for Streets of New Capenna out. So we're gonna do another Baldur's Gate quick draft. See what kind of cards we get in the opening pack. Okay, this is a pretty interesting card. I'm tempted to just go ahead and take this card right here. Um, if I take it and I wind up playing green, this card can be really stupid. It's basically like the closest thing we've gotten in a while to like Aether Vial, um, except it's only sorcery speed. Um, but yeah, you can drop any creature with it, which sounds really good. So, not super psyched about the sorcery speed part, the zoological studies, but I mean, there are times where I might actually would be willing to do that. But I think we're going to take that first because if we wind up in dragons again, that would be really good to be able to just like drop some big dragons out. Like turn four, play this, turn five, be able to drop like a seven drop dragon for two, and then drop something else as well. Um, Tempted to take that card. I like this card as well. Like I say, I like dragons in this draft format. I don't see. Let's see. I don't see any real like removal spells. So I'm tempted to just go ahead and take this and stay in green for now and slide out into another color as we go along. But that card's okay. It's not the greatest. Let's see. Draw three cards, lose three life for four mana. That's not too bad. I'm super psyched on the goblin. Let's see. This is kind of a removal spell, but at the same time, it's if I'm going to go with this monster manual and try to do some fun stuff with it, I don't want to be taking like white necessarily because white doesn't have the greatest like big stuff for me to drop. I'd want to stay probably in green, try to do like dragon type theme, and there's not a lot of dragons in white. Most of your dragons are in blue, green, and black or red. Blue, green, and red, and then you have like I think there's a black one. I think there is a white one, but mm, it's not really anything in this pack that I'm like super psyched about. I think I'm just gonna take this and put it over to the sideboard. If I wind up in black, short heart and legendary creature, that might be worth going ahead and taking. Let's see. Reveal any number of creatures that could be worth taking. I think I'm tempted to take this, but I really wouldn't mind to take this removal spell. But it does only hit non-legendary creatures, which could be a little annoying because there's a lot of legendary creatures in the set. But still, two mana to kill a creature. Yeah, we're gonna take it. Let's see. There's a not really seeing anything super exciting. Tempted to just take this guy. Yeah, we'll take it. So early on here, it's not looking like green is going to be my best option to be drafted, but Looks like blue and black are open pretty well. Mm, this one could be interesting to take. If I find a way to make it unblockable, that would be really good. So like just whenever it does damage, I can draw a card. Um, this is fine. I don't want to go into a double blue spell right now, seeing as I'm potentially going to be green and black potentially. I'd be splashing into blue with this. So I want to take this and put it in the sideboard. If we wind up with blue, cool. If not, oh well. This card's good. I liked this card. If I was in blue, I would definitely take this card because I really do enjoy this card. I think it's a lot of fun. Um, 2 mana instant to go get 2 cards out of your deck. I mean, yeah, and it's better than just draw two as well, in my opinion, because it's 2 non-land cards. So, because sometimes like there are times where like I play a spell and it's like scry two, draw two, or something, and like I'll scry two and I'll throw 2 lands on the bottom and I draw 2 cards and I get 2 more lands. This I'm guaranteed for 2 mana to get 2 cards that are not going to be lands. So I'm tempted to take it over this because if I probably might wind up doing some blue. We're just going to take that. I like that card better. So we got Bag of Holding. So if we were doing discards shenanigans, this is probably going to be the pick. Not expecting to have a lot of discard. Um, so I don't think this is worth even taking at this point right now. I mean, you can activate it to draw a discard, but I just don't feel like it's worth taking right now. We'll take the Beholder. I might take this. Yeah, we'll take that. Let's see. Not super psyched on any of these, but I'll take the Prism because it's at least useful. Yeah. Let's see, what's my deck look right now? Got 3 creatures. I'll put this in the sideboard. I don't know if I'll actually wind up playing it. Let's see, this is for creatures power 3 or less. So that if I do play this, this could make it unblockable. So for some reason I was thinking this was 2 or less, but it's 3 or less. So that could be worth actually playing. And we'll go to the sideboard or the second deck. Let's see. Alright, let's see. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage, your player draw that many cards. So if I equip it to a shaman, a warlock, or a wizard, what was this? Okay, that's a rogue, not a shaman or a wizard or a warlock. So it wouldn't be cheaper to equip to that. Probably not going to have a lot in way of creatures that are going to be good to attach that to. And 4 to attach it is not going to be like a favorite thing to be doing. I'd rather have something big. I don't have any red right now. I do have band together that I could take. I think I'm going to take this. If I wind up doing red as a second color, that could be good. And if as long as I had this out, I could drop it even if I just had 1 red mana available. But let's see. Alright, we're not in white, so probably not going to take this. There's not much chance we're going to wind up in white. I've already got one of those. Not going to take Dragonfire probably. This is a potential. Could take this. I think I'm going to take this. I'll put it in the sideboard. Because we could wind up in blue. Okay, so this is kind of creatures I'm looking for. These are what I want. I want big, dumb creatures that I can drop for 2 mana. and get value on. So we're going to take this. Let's see. So she has hexproof from artifacts and enchantments. If you do that, if I did green, when this creature specializes, destroy up to one artifact or enchantment, you gain 4 life. If I did it for blue, destroy up to one artifact or enchantment, scry 2. If I did it with black, destroy an artifact or enchantment, each one loses 3. Red. Okay. So this has definitely got potential. It's a 2/3 for 2, and then you can specialize it and you can blow up something. I wouldn't mind that, but I don't know how many dragons I'm going to have. So I think I'm just going to take this card. Let's see. This card's fine. If I do wind up splashing blue, this could be good. Whenever it deals combat to a player, that player loses 1 life and knows a card. You gain 1 life and scry 1. And whenever you attack, you can pay 2. If you do, target creature can't be blocked this turn. So that is a way, if I do splash blue, to make this unblockable. I think we're going to take it. Yeah, this is the kind of thing, exactly what I'm looking for right here. Especially because it has a adventure on it, so it gives me, if I don't have this thing out, I do have something I can do with it, even if I don't get to the 7 mana it costs to play it. I'm tempted to take this or this, one of the two. Not sure which one I want. This one, it's going to be a way to draw me cards, but I have to sacrifice an artifact or creature. This is going to do 2 to them. Now gain 2. Currently, I have 7 creatures. If I do go into blue, I would move this up. I would move this up. And I would probably move this up. So if I do go into blue, this is where I would be right now. I would be at 9 creatures. So I have 2 instants, 3 artifacts. What are the artifacts that I have in my deck? Okay, I know this one. What other artifact? Okay, that artifact. And Prophetic Prism, yeah. So, you know what? I'm going to take this and put it in the sideboard. It might make the cut. Because I will have artifacts I can sacrifice instead of a creature. Instead of taking a second one of these right now, because these cycle around pretty easy, I think I'm going to take this. Because that might be something I wind up playing just to help fix my mana. We'll take this, put it in the sideboard. Put this in the sideboard. See, like I said, we got another one of these come back around, so it's going to go on the sideboard. I don't know as though I will play it. I will take that and put it possibly in the main deck. We'll see. And of course, after I finish drafting, I'll go through and take everything out of the main board and go back through and decide what I want to do. Alright, so that could be interesting. When it enters the battlefield, seek 2 instant sorcery cards with mana value 3 or less. Exile them. Get a upkeep. Okay. I'm tempted to take this, but I also kind of want this. I'm hoping maybe I'll see another one of these. I know I don't have any red in the deck right now, but I do, I think, have some ways to make extra colors of mana. And if I need to, I can bring this in, which will give me a way to go find another basic land and so forth. And of course, these, if I play these two, they'll make one of any color to cast a dragon. So I think I'm going to go ahead and take that. And of course, if I have the Monster Mania, I can drop it for 2. So, how many dragons do I have currently? I only have 4 dragons so far. So, not a super heavy dragon theme, but still. What's this one do? When it enters the battlefield, put 3 counters on up to 1 target non-artifact creature. That creature comes to 0/0. I'll keep this okay. Let's see, this could be. I think I might take this. Let's see. We'll probably take this guy. Because it's a 1, it's a dragon. 2, it has an adventure. So probably going to take this Pilgrim's Eye just because of the fact that I want to go find lands. This one is all right. I mean, I wouldn't mind to take that card if it wasn't for the fact that this was in here, and I'm thinking about splashing into a, needing to find a red mana. So I think I'm gonna go on and take this. Ooh, we get a second one of these. That could be cool. Or I could take one of these. I think I'm just gonna take a backup one of these. Let's see, this has adventure. We'll take that. Black green. So whenever it attacks, it gains death touch. Mill 2 cards. It needs to return to me play a land or a permanent that would mill this way. I think I'd rather just take the Prosperous Innkeeper. Honestly, I would rather just have the Prosperous Innkeeper there. And I think I would rather just take the Basilisk. Let's see here. None of this is probably going to make my deck. We'll put this in the sideboard. It's probably not going to make a cut. None of these are probably going to make a cut. Let's see. Yeah, we'll put this over here. It might. How many creatures do I currently have? I've had plenty of creatures, so we'll put this in a sideboard. We'll put this here, this here, this here. Alright, and then we'll go through and take everything out, and we'll start fresh with the deck build. Alright, so let's remove everything. Alright, so I know I want this. I know I want this, and I want this. We're going to play one of those. I think I'll play this, one of these. We'll debate. I'm not sure on that one yet. I'm not sure on that one yet or that one. I think we play that. We play that. I think we definitely play this and this and this and this. We play this and this, these two, this. Pilgrim's Eye, this guy. Question is, do I do this one? So I can go get 2 basic land cards or gates, reveal them, put one on the battlefield tapped and the other in your hand. So if I play this, I'm at 41. What would I cut? Let's look at my curve. All right. So I have a really low curve. I'm super heavy on 2 drops. So if I play that, I could cut the Thieves' Tools. The Thieves' Tools isn't really going to do me a whole lot in this deck. I think I cut the Thieves' Tools. Is there anything else down here that I could cut? I think having these 2 are going to be good for the fact I only have like what, 5 dragons, 6 dragons, but I do have these 2 that require the red mana. But this has such a good ability. The fact that whenever you cast a dragon or an adventure, and if you look at like I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, they don't count themselves, so we're not going to move that over. Let's see. Yeah, so I have what, 4 creatures that would trigger off of this, and I also have 5 adventure spells. 4 of them being 4 adventure spells. I don't think I have any other adventures, do I? No. Prosperous Innkeeper is going to be nice to have in this deck. I could play this, and that would give me another adventure spell. Could play this for another dragon, but it requires double red. I could play this, but I don't think I played any of those. This is tempting to play. Yeah. I think we go with it like this. Although I think I am going to change my mana base. I think I'm going to knock this down to just one red, and we're going to go. Let's see, what is our numbers? So we got 8, 7, 6. Let's go up one on the green. Or what's most important? I play early. Yeah, I think the green is most important to play early. Getting one of these two out early could be good. Being able to get this out. These are, of course, colorless. So, yeah, I think we only need the one red source because we have this and this to go search up that one red source. So, and of course, even if I haven't found this, this will make red. And this is going to, like, allow me to play that even if I don't have it. So, um, yeah, not sure if I add this or not. If I add that, it'd give me a 7th dragon. So it would give me a 5th dragon to trigger off one of these. Although technically, if I have one of these on the battlefield, I could cast the second one and get the trigger off the first one. And then sacrifice one of them. I think we're going to try it like this first, and we're going to see what happens. So, I'd planned on doing a lot of playing today, but when I woke up this morning, had a text message waiting on me from work telling me that they needed me to come in tonight. So I'm not going to get to do a whole lot of playing today, but I'm going to be able to at least get one draft in. I'm supposed to have been off today. I've been off for like 10 days. This is supposed to be my last day of my vacation. And they sent me a message and were like, hey, somebody's sick. Can you come in tonight? So looks like I'll be going to work, even though I didn't plan on it. I had other plans for today, but I'm a good employee, so I'm going to work. I've also downloaded this MTG assistant, which I've never used, so I'm not certain exactly on how all it works. Okay. You know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and keep this because I can turn 2 do this and draw a card, and then I'll have access to other colors of mana. And I have this available as well. Yeah, we're going to keep it. It's not the best hand. It's probably not the best idea. I might regret keeping this, but what all is this? I guess it's telling me what's left in my deck and what my percentages are of pulling it. That's kind of cool. All right, so we'll play this. Draw a card. Yeah, I've never used this before, so I'm not exactly sure what this is going to do. Okay, so we're going to keep him off of his mana, and we're going to kill his dragon. I don't have a creature to play this turn anyway, so. All right, I hit my 3rd color. I'm going to go ahead and play this out. And then next turn, I can drop this for 2, and I have this available to go find 2 more cards at the end of his turn. Yeah, so I think that works out. Yeah, I'll have 2 mana to do this. And if he played a creature, I can do 2 mana, do this, and bounce his creature. It has Ward 2. Actually, okay, so this has Ward 2, Reach 2, Specialize. So, let's see. If it specializes in green, let's see. You can exile this target creature, actually gets +1/+1. If he goes with white, blue. Okay, so it just specializes and gives them like double strike and so forth. So, okay. So, I think I do this, activate its ability. And I think I use this is what I do, and then I bounce this, and I pay the 2. Yeah, so we'll set him back just a little bit. He's gonna have to recast it. Okay, so he's gonna play that instead. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I'm going to play a land, and then I'm going to pay 2, drop this, and then the question is, do I do this now? Or wait, I think I do this now while he's tapped out and see what I get. Okay, with the land on the bottom. And then I can cast this as a sorcery adventure. I get to do 2 damage to any target, so I'll do 2 damage there. Mm, I don't think I even need to bother with that red source right now. Yeah. Alright. And then I think I'm just going to go ahead and attack. Yeah. I'm not going to block this thing. If he wants to attack with it, he can attack me for 4. That's fine. I don't care. So now, is this when you cast it or... Yeah, when you cast. So I don't think that would count with these. I think I would actually have to cast these. So when I play this next turn, I'll be able to do, is it equal to power or mana? Let's see, equal to the spell's mana value. Okay, so I'll be able to do 5 damage to something. So I can cast this. Let's see, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have enough, right? This has ward 2. Yeah, so I can cast this for 5. Doing 5 to this, paying the 2. Auto pay. Yep. And then I can attack. And then next turn, I can drop this using this and cast this to do 4 damage to that or to him. So I think this is the ability he does from his graveyard, right? Yeah. Okay, so no blocks. So yeah, so I am going to cast this. Let's see. I want to. Do I do? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I only have 7. So I'll tell you what, we're going to activate dropping this and giving all of my creatures menace. And then I'll attack. And he has no way to block. Yeah, I think that. And then I think I cast this. Yes, I'm sure. So I get a trigger, and I'm going to do the last 5 to him. Because that's just a cast trigger. That's fine. He can counter it. I still get to do the 5. It doesn't keep me from doing the 5. Alright, so we won that game. It's a little bit of a sketchy hand to keep, but like I said, I had the prophetic prism to be able to make other colored manas. So I think this deck's actually not too bad. I can see getting 4 or 5 wins out of this deck. It's got some nice little synergies. I think taking that monster book right off the bat was pretty interesting. I hadn't actually gotten to play with that yet, so this will be my first time doing shenanigans with that card. And I always like shenanigans. We have all 3 colors of mana that we need. And, except, well, we have 3 of the 4 colors, but we have this to make the 4th. Because we can turn 2 this, turn 3 go get that other color. So I think we're good. We will keep. And it looks like we are going first. So did he keep or did he mulligan? Alright. Alright, so we will play a forest. Doesn't really matter at this point what order we play them out in. Red will be the last one I play, I think. We'll play this. We'll play Prophetic Prism to go get a card. To draw a card. Alright. And if I need to, once I get my 4th color, if I need to, I could always sacrifice this to go draw 2 cards. Or when I play this out, I can sacrifice it later to draw. So I think we're going to go ahead and play this and just go ahead and make sure we get our fourth color of land. So we need a blue. So we're going to take this. All right, so now we'll have a natural 4 colors. And next turn I can play this and this. So, so I think I played this and I play this. So we just get out on board. Yeah, let's go ahead and attack. Sure. Target creature. Let's see. So, what is it he does again? If you do, target creature can't be blocked. I didn't pay to, so it could have been blocked, but whatever. Let's see this one. Actually, from enchantments, what does it do on the other side? Destroy artifact. Yeah, so we will play a land. So the question is, do I attack with him and make him unblockable? If I do, I'm using 2 mana. I could still play this, but I wouldn't be able to do this. I could always hold this up. All right, I think we're going to attack with this and this. Whenever you attack, yeah. Okay, so it's not attack alone. So we'll do this. We will pay green and red. Do 2, so he's going to mill a card. I get to scry 1. We'll keep that on top. That's fine. And then I'm going to play this out. Because if I play, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm 1 off of playing him next turn, but still. Okay, that's fine. So we forced him to do that and get rid of my dragon. Or my, what's his name? So we at least got that out of his hand, so. No blocks. Put 2 counters on it. That's fine. Let's see. So this one right here. If I were to specialize her in black, each opponent loses 3 life. If I were to specialize her in green, I would gain 4 life. But they don't have anything for me to destroy or anything, so I don't really want to specialize right now. I think I cast this. Go to combat, attack with this. Just do the 1, and then hold this or this up. Yeah, okay. So that's the thing. Let's go no blocks. Alright, so now the question is, do I go ahead and put 2 counters on something? Or do I sacrifice something to draw 2? I've got all my colors and mana. I don't really think I need this anymore. We'll sacrifice this to draw 2. And I drew 2 lands. Okay. Alright, so we'll play this. So I have enough now that I could do this and cast it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I have enough that I can scry 1, draw 1. We'll take that. And then I can go ahead and cast this, and this will allow me to scry 2. Oh yeah, we'll keep that on top. We are definitely keeping that card. Alright, so we'll play that. I will attack with my flyer because he has no way to block flying. And then we'll pass turn. Alright, so if he attacks with this, I'm clearly blocking with the Deathless creature. He's got 4, 5, 6, 7. He's got enough he could cast that now if he wanted. Okay, he threw out a 4/4 flying. Alright, that's fine. We're going to play this. I'm going to tap this. We'll say blue, red, green, green. So let's just go ahead. So we'll bottom this. Do I want to keep this? I don't think at this point it matters to keep that. Okay. Move to combat. Attack. Two counters on this. We're going to auto pay, and I get to do 4 damage to something. So I'm going to do the 4 damage to him. Yeah, so kill his flying creature off that has a ward. Because if I didn't have the mana to target it, so I had to do it to him. I mean, I could have done it to something else he controlled, but of course, next turn I can always cast this and do 7 damage to something. So, what is this thing? Sure. Okay, so non-legendary creature. Okay, so the question is, do I want to cast this and do 7 to something? If I cast this, I have 4, 5, 6, 7. I only have 8 mana, so if I cast this, that's all I'm doing this turn. I could cast this and see if I draw a dragon. I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, I did hit a dragon. I get to put something on the bottom. I think I will put Phosphorus Keeper on the bottom at this point. So I cast this. This is going to do 4 damage. And I get to scry 2. So 4 damage is going to do... Okay, yeah, he's going to just concede. Yeah. Okay. So we got there. We have ranked up to Platinum Tier 3. Alright. Yeah, I really like that blue red dragon. That dragon is a lot of fun in dragon decks. And the deck I have today, I don't have as many dragons as I did the other day. The other day I had a deck with like 13 dragons, but I never even saw that dragon come around in the draft. If I had, I would have totally taken it because that dragon is stupid. Especially considering how many of the dragons in this set have adventure on the dragon as well. So I think it's like half the adventure spells are dragons. I mean, so, alright. We'll keep this. We've got our 3 main colors of mana. The only color we don't have is red. But this is going to give us a treasure token. So I can either turn to any of these. My opponent's deciding whether to keep. But I think this is keepable. It's not the swiftest hand, but at the same time, I do have this to go get 2 non-land spells out of my deck. So, I mean, I could always play this on turn 2, or this on turn 2, just kind of depending how things go. He kept, so we're going to keep. So I think we're going to start off by playing the black land. And we'll see what he does, whether I play Prosper Sim Keeper or I play this guy. More than likely, I'm going to play the blue land and play the Curdle of Baldur's Gate. So that's more than likely what we're going to do. Yeah, so he plays that. That's fine. He can sack it to make 2 red mana. Yeah, so we're going to play this and we're going to play this guy out. And of course, whenever he deals damage, they have to mill 1. They lose a life. I gain 1 and I scry 1. So he essentially does 2 damage because he does 1 when he attacks and he does another one by dealing damage. So he attacks as a 1/3, but if he does damage, he's getting 2 damage in. So clearly this will be the card we play next. And I'm liable to just go ahead and get this out there. Depending on what I draw. Okay, yeah. So I think we're going to go ahead and just get, let's see, tell you what, do I want to attack? What does this do? Whenever you attack, you may sacrifice a treasure token. If you do, after that, make creatures gain double strike. Okay, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and get this out there. We're going to be mana efficient. If I played this or if I played this, I'm not going to have the mana to play that. I could play this and get a treasure token and then sacrifice the treasure token to play this, or to sacrifice the treasure token to make this unblockable, or, you know. But if I play this turn, it gives me a little more leeway next turn because I can play the fourth land, which I know I've got, and then I have an option to adventure and put this on him and giving him 2+1/+1 counters. So he's gonna sacrifice. No, no sacrifice. Okay. He is tapped out. Other than that, is there anything that he could do that would kill my guy if I block? Does it do anything when it does damage? No. Okay, so he has one red available. What does this thing do? You know what? We're gonna block here. If he has a trick, he's got a trick. Okay, so it doesn't look like he had a trick. I think he more or less just blocked, hoping I wouldn't block, or attacked, hoping I wouldn't block. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna play this, and then let's see. Question is, do I attack and do this, or do I hold back, or make a prosperous innkeeper? Um, I tell you what, I think I might. We're gonna play prosperous innkeeper. So I get a treasure token. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next turn I'll have 6 mana, still not enough to cast this guy. So I could make him unblockable, but then I'm taking a bunch of damage on the swing back. This one has that ability where you can pay 3 and he gets +2/+0. And whenever it dies, you know its power, and the next creature you cast gets +X, where X is the number noted. I think I'm going to choose not to attack. And I think I'm just going to end turn because I think I want to just do this. If he attacks with all of them, he's probably going to give this double strike using this ability. But I think this has to attack, right? Whenever, no, just whenever you attack. So that doesn't have to attack. I mean, I can do this and then do this, I think. Okay, so does he give double strike? No. I think I can go ahead and block here and take the other. If he wants to pump this, that's fine. He can pump that. Okay, so he's going to cast that. There's a battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on it. Whenever it deals damage, okay. Alright. So, alright, we're going to go ahead and cast this. Okay. Put a card from my hand on the bottom of my library. I think I have to put this, right? Yeah, I think I have to put that on the bottom. And then we'll go ahead and sacrifice this. Auto pain. I get to put a land on the battlefield tapped, and then I get to put a land in my hand. So I'm going to put a red land on the battlefield tapped. And I'll take a blue land, I guess, to my hand. So, alright, so we'll take a red land, and we'll take a blue land. Let's see, so put on the battlefield tapped, the other one on your hand. Alright, so we'll play. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6 mana available, so I can play this. It is a 4/2. I will gain a life. I would have liked to have had the mana to be able to play it and this on the same turn, but I don't. And then I think I just pass turn. So next turn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I have a 7th land here, so next turn I can cast this and do 7 damage, or I can cast the adventure side and do 4 damage to something. So he's going to look at this library, get some creatures. I was hoping he'd whiff, but he didn't. Alright, so 4, yeah. So if he plays this, I will be able to cast the adventure side of this to kill that. So now he only has 2 mana available. Yeah. Okay, he only has 2 mana available. Do I block? I think I go ahead and block with this because he can't pump it unless he has something to pump in blue, and I don't think there's any pump spells in blue. There's ways to give something minus power or minus creatures. Oh yeah, he could sacrifice that. I forgot about that thing sacrificing for red mana. I was trying to figure out why he was attacking like that. I was like, really? Okay, so we're gonna play this. I think I'm going to play this. And I'm going to adventure, putting 2 counters. Which one did I put 2 counters on? I think I'd rather put the 2 counters on this. So I get to adventure and do 4 damage. So we will do 4 damage. See, it just gives plus X to the power, right? Yeah, so we'll do 4 damage and get rid of that. And then I will choose not to attack. And then next turn I can cast this, giving it an extra +1/+1 counter and doing 8 damage to something, and it having hex. Or no, it won't have. Yeah, it has hexproof until my next turn. So, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll have 9 mana next turn, so I can actually do this and this to draw a card. So, yeah, so if he casts this dude, it's going to die. I'm just going to kill it. If he casts this, I can kill it. Yeah, I feel like I'm in pretty good shape here. He can specialize this to just, and let's see, is it just when you specialize it? Yeah, he can specialize that to destroy this, which if he does, okay, fine, you destroy that. But that's not the problem. The problem is this. That's not going to do anything to it because this isn't an artifact or anything. So yeah, so he's going to specialize. He's going to destroy that. We'll tap it for green mana. Why not? It doesn't matter. But I can still do this next turn. I have all my mana. I'm not worried about that. I have all the mana I need. So it is a 3/4. He is deciding what to do. Okay, so he passed. So I'm going to play a land for turn. The question is, do I do this? This has hexproof from artifacts and enchantments. So I think I could do this. Do I have enough mana to do both? Let's see. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8. I don't have enough mana to do this and this. So, and I really want to be able to destroy that when it enters the battlefield. I think I'd rather just draw a card right now and potentially draw a another dragon. Ah, look at that. There's another dragon. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I have the mana to cast that dragon. So let's cast that dragon. And let's do 4 damage there. Because I don't know as though I would have got to do the adventure part. He's going to counter the dragon, which is fine because I still get to do the damage. And then I think I'll go ahead and attack with this. Yeah, because I'm not worried about him doing other stuff right now. I think I just attack. If he kills this, I do have another copy of it in my library. so he plays that. Did he sacrifice a treasure? No, he just gets the boon. Alright, that's fine. No blocks. Okay, so question becomes, do I play this? Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and do this. We'll do I do that? I could do the damage there. Let's see. So he's at 14. I'm doing 7. Um, honestly, I think I'll just do it to him. Yeah, I think I'll just do it to him. I don't even bother with that other creature. And then I attack, do 6, cast this guy, so I now have a death touch creature on the battlefield. Yeah, I think that was the best thing to do there. Because next turn, I mean, if I just draw a dragon or adventure spell next turn, he's dead. So yeah. All right, so this has gone pretty good. It's kind of interesting, this, over here showing you your percentages, I guess, of drawing a card. Shows you what's in your deck, so you know what you have left. Although most of the time, I kind of have an idea in my head what's left in my deck anyway. But, all right, so we're at 3. Let's see what happens. See if we can go 4-0. We're currently 3-0. It'd be nice to get a 7 win out of this. It'd be really nice. Okay, I think we keep this. Turn 3, go get our blue land. Or we could do that. Just kind of depends. I think we keep it. I'll play my green land first because I'm more likely to need it next turn if I draw a 2-drop. Most of my 2-drops, I think, were green or black. So I play a green land out this turn, play a black land out next turn. And I think we'll be in an okay spot. And like I say, turn 3 at worst, I can do this to get a blue turn, or I can do this to go get 2 lands the next turn. Okay, so that's nice. I like having that. Hopefully he's not playing any type of thing that makes me discard things. So currently we own this. See, he's got green. So is it telling me that this is what's in his deck? Or is this things that are potentially in his deck? I don't know. I don't know if that's telling me what he's playing or. Okay, so now it's just. Huh. Okay, so well, we have the blue now. So the question is, do I do this and go get a land? I think I might just do. Ooh, went wrong down the wrong way. I think I might just do this because next turn I can play this and get a land and get this to go get 2 more lands and get 3 lands out of my deck next turn. Plus whatever I draw. I'm going to be a little behind on board doing this, but I feel like it's a good option. So let's go ahead and play the red land. It doesn't matter. We'll cast this and we'll go get, let's see, do I have, doesn't matter. I'm getting 3 lands out of my deck anyway. So we'll get the black, put it in hand. And yeah, let's go ahead and do this. It doesn't matter. We'll get a blue and a green. And we'll put the blue out there. All right. So we got lands out of my deck. So my deck is currently 33% land. Yeah, so I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 lands left in my deck. So we will not block. Just going to cast that other one. All right. So now we'll play a land and we'll play this guy out. No attacks. And then next turn, I can adventure doing 2 damage to him probably, or if he has a creature out I need to do 2 damage to, I can do 2 damage to it. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so I'll have 7 mana extra. So I can do. You suck. I'm gonna have to cast the other one. But next turn I'll be able to do this and adventure. So let's block this one, I guess. All right, so I will be able to do this one as the backup, and then I'll be able to adventure and just do 2 there, and we'll put that on bottom, so it gets rid of another land. All right, so that's nice. That's nice. So next turn I can play this and put this out, bouncing a creature. Or I could play this and play this, maybe. I don't know, we'll have to see what we get. Oh, I'm gonna be in trouble here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. So he can pump these 3 times each. Oh, I think I'm just gonna die if I don't block. I think I have to block because if he pumps 3 times, these are gonna get +3. So it's gonna be 5, 6. Let's see. So this would go up to 5. This would go to 4. It'd be 9, 10, 11. Yeah, I have to block. And I can always, if I need to, I can always wind up using the adventure part of this to get one of those back. Let's go ahead and play this, cast this, bouncing this. There we go. All right, so maybe, just maybe, we can pull out of this. Or maybe not. Yep, we're dead. All right, so he had a really aggressive start, and I had a fairly slow start. So that hurts. All right, so we're at 3-1. Let's see if we can get one more win at least. I feel like this deck could get 5 wins fairly easy. Like I said that earlier, I feel like this could be a 5-win deck. I could see this deck getting to 7 wins. But getting to 7 wins is kind of difficult in the best of 1 format. All right, so we have green and we have blue and we have a Pilgrim's Eye. We have this for turn 2. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep this because I can do this turn 2, go get 2 non-lands. Do this turn 3, go get the black land if I want to get it for this. Yeah, we'll keep this. If I've drawn a black land by the time I do that, I can just go get the red land and I have access to red for this. And yeah, I think this is doable. So we'll play this. We'll go ahead and pass. And then into his turn, I'm just going to do this. Does he have anything? He does. All right, so he's going to mill 4 cards. So I'm going to draw 2. All right, so put 1 from my hand on the bottom. I think I put this on the bottom. Yeah. So I have ways to shuffle my deck anyway, because so I think next turn I play this. Yeah. So we're gonna play this out this turn. because that's going to give me access to my red mana for this next turn. So I can turn 4, drop this guy, and then turn 5, drop this guy. So, oh, and I had the second one. That's awesome. So we're going to play this guy. We get to scry 2. I'm going to keep that on top. We're going to bottom this. Actually, yeah, we'll keep that on top because I can always play this to go get the black land after I draw that if I want to. And he's going to kill my creature. So, yeah. Well, you suck, buddy. He doesn't get a copy of it, though, does he? No. Okay. So, I think what I'm going to do is play this to go get my black mana. And I'll play the black mana out. And do I go ahead and cast this? Yeah, we'll go ahead and play this. And I'll wait on this. But then next turn I can play this guy. Well, this has menace, so I would have to block with 2. That's annoying. But I do have the option to block, so it kind of becomes a question of whether he actually wants to attack with it or not. That's kind of an annoying thing. Yeah. So he has this is an option and this is an option. So he has 4 mana. Is he only in black? Is he stuck in the color of land? So he now has a 4/1. Gets menace and death if you have. Okay. So, alright, so if I play this for 2, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and I get a treasure token, so I would have 5 to do this as well. So, I think I go ahead and play this, getting a treasure token. And then I think I use the treasure token and stuff to play this, and then I get to scry 2. Okay, so we will, you know what, we'll do, I do want this. Yeah, we'll take that, because I can adventure next turn to kill this or this. Yeah, so, and we will say no attacks. Although I could have attacked with this just to see if he'd block with it. It's in his graveyard. He's got a black dragon in his graveyard. So if he plays this, he can't activate unless he plays a land this turn. But he needs 5 mana to play and activate. Because he could sacrifice this, bringing back the black dragon, which would kill my guy here. Yeah. This is not legendary. No. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and adventure. And we're going to kill this. We're going to go ahead and draw it because I want to go and get the land for turn. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have where I can play this. So we'll play this, killing his creature. So now if he does draw land, he doesn't have a way to do that next turn. And I get to scry 2, so we'll keep that. How much mana do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 available. So I could play this next turn and give my creatures menace. Yeah, I think that's what we do. We keep that, and then we just attack all out. So, attack. Sure. So does he have something? He does. So he's going to flash that in. There's a 3/1, so he can kill my guy. That sucks. That's kind of annoying. All right. We'll keep that on top. That's fine. It's annoying that he killed that. I should have held it back, is what I should have done. But, oh well. So, now. Okay, so. If I cast this. Okay, so if I cast this, give all my creatures menace. I'd be doing 3, 4, 5, 6. I'd only be doing 6 damage. I think what I want to do is move to combat. Attack, attack. Uh, yeah, let's see. If I attack with this and I give it unblockable, yeah. So we're going to unblockable this. We'll pay green and blue. Yeah, because that leaves me enough mana to hold both of these up. And I get to scry. So we're going to keep that on top. And we're going to end turn. Because when he goes to sacrifice this, I am going to use this to counter the ability. So he doesn't get to bring back whatever it is he thinks he's bringing back. Because that's going to put me in a much better position. Because he's going to have to use 3 of his 5 mana. So he's probably not going to have a follow-up creature to play if he does that. Of course, he could make a treasure token, which would give him a 6th mana when he does this. Because this can only be done in a sorcery. Okay, so he's playing a creature there. So he has a 1/1. And when it dies, so he could do that on either one of these and be getting some kind of value off of it. Okay, so I am going to counter this triggered ability so he does not get that back, and then go to my turn. All right, so now I think I play this and give all my creatures menace. Do I do that? See, so 3, 4, 5, 6. It's still only 6. Um, so I could attack. Okay, so let's say I attack with just the flyers and do 4 and cast this and hold this up. See, I think I should go ahead and get rid of this. And then I'm going to attack with everything. Sure, we'll choose this. Choose not to play. Yeah, okay. That's fine. And then I'm going to cast this, getting to scry 2. So put that and that on the bottom. I should have scryed that land to the bottom a while ago. That was stupid. All right, so it comes in as a 4/4. I gain a life. So I'm at 22. He's at 3. Even if he does bring back that dragon and kill one of my creatures, he's going to have to cast a creature. Then he's going to have to sack that creature to bring one back to kill this, probably, which is not going to do him a lot of good. So what does this one do? Okay, so he got that out of my hand. That's fine. Yeah, and he's still dead. Yeah. Okay. So that went pretty good. So we got our 4th win. So we're at 4. So we need to see if we can get to 5. Like I said at the start, I feel like this could get 4 to 5 wins. So we've hit the 4-win mark. We're going to go for 5 and see what can happen. Ideally, we can get to 7. That would be awesome. Would make for a really long video, though. But I'm okay with a long video if I get 7 wins, you know. I do kind of like this assistant thing. I'm not sure on all the abilities, all the things that it does. I'll have to try to figure that out a little bit better. But I do like the fact that it shows you what's left in your deck. And it kind of reminds you what they've played over to the side as well. Okay, so I have no blue mana in hand, but I do have this for turn 3, which will give me a way to make any color I want. I would have liked to have had blue to be able to play this on turn 2. I think I'm going to go ahead and keep it, though. Like I say, I think we're at 4 wins, which, I mean, this, I could have mulliganed this hand. Might have been right to mulligan this hand, but all right, so yeah. I'd had a black land instead of this red land, it would have been a lot easier decision to keep. Okay. So, well, there's the black land. So now I'm going to go ahead and play this, which will give me my ability to make blue next turn. So next turn I could play this, or I could play this. If I draw a blue land, I think I could play this and this. So if one of his creatures perpetually gets haste, so that perpetually gets haste. So he's going to attack, he's going to gain some life, gains 1 life, does 2 damage to me. Alright, so I drew a blue land. So I think I play this. And then I pass. So I now have something that can block. Okay, so he's going to play that. That's fine. Giving something haste. If it's something he's going to play this turn, it would probably be the. Well, that's not what I thought it would be. I was thinking maybe if he's doing dragons or something, he was doing that to give the what's it called? Let's see, what's this do when it attacks? It's -2 so perpetually. Okay, so that's when this is blocked, right? Yeah. Okay, so I can still block this and be okay. Yeah. And then I'm going to do this at the end of the turn. I don't think Seeking actually technically shuffles your deck. Yeah, we're going to put this on bottom. Because now that I have this, we're going to shenanigan with it. So let's go 4 mana. Let's activate. Playing this. Bouncing. So we actually have ace, yeah. Bouncing. Do I bounce this? I think I bounce this. And then attack for 1. And make him mill a card. And I could just scry. I'm sure we'll keep that. So next turn I can play a land. And I can drop this guy for 2. And I could get my creature's menace. Okay, so he's going to play the dragon. Okay. So it's a 4/5. Yeah, so we'll block with my 2/5. That's fine. Okay, so we will play our land. We will pay 2. We'll cast this. Don't think he has any enchantments, does he? No, that's an artifact. No enchantments. So we'll give our creatures miss. I will move combat. I will attack with just this. Because I want to scry. I am not going to make him unblockable. Because he has menace, so he is essentially unblockable. Do I want that? I don't think I want that at this point. I think I just want creatures at this point. Alright, so we'll move to instead. Okay. Of course, I do now have a 7/5 to block stuff with if I want to on the ground, not in the air, but still. I don't think I blocked that. I think I just take the 2. I'm considering sacrificing this guy to draw 2. I think we want to. He's not really going to get a lot of damage through. I'd rather have the 2 cards to have a big creature potentially to drop this for free. And of course we did. We got it. We will go. Let's see. I can actually put 2 counters on something right now if I want to. But then I can't drop it for free. let's see, but I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have the mana to drop it. So I think I'd rather just put the counters on something right now. No, we're just going to go to my turn. It's fine. So we'll play this. Activating. We're going to pay 1 to do this. We'll get another black land. And we'll get another green land. So we'll put the black on the battlefield tap, get the green land in hand. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could put the counters on it on my turn. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to make him think I don't have anything to drop with that. And then I'll use this ability, and then I can put 2 counters on something potentially to save it if he goes to combat. So if he attacks with just this, I think I'd go ahead and block with just this and then put the counters on it to make up the difference. That's fine. The 4 damage, 2 counters. So it's now a 2/7. Okay. So now I think I just go ahead and cast this. Because, I mean, otherwise he's just going to keep attacking with that thing. So we'll play the black land next. I think I just pass turn this turn because I can attack with this next turn, and the only thing he has that can block it is this currently. Sure, give something in your hand haste. That's fine. I really want to find where's that? I want to find one of these. So it says I have a 9% chance of drawing one of those. Which one is this? Whenever you catch a non-token dragon enters the battlefield. Okay. And it is a 7/7. Wow, that sucks. That sucks. And I'm just gonna draw lands. Look at this. Alright. We're gonna attack with this. He only has 1 blockable creature. Alright. Pass turn. Yeah, so I have 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 lands left in my deck, and I'm just not drawing creatures. Alright, so we'll block. Because I can't take the 7, it's lethal. Alright, there's the creature that I needed. Let's go ahead and cast this. The only thing is I'm going to have to block this with that next turn because I'm going to die if I don't. So I think I have to just attack. See, because he's going to have to block. And he only has that 1 creature that can block this one. So then if I chump block here, yeah, I mean, I might have to chump block with this. There's no way about it. There's no way around it at all. I have to chump block with this. And I'll take 3. If he plays another spell, I'll take more, but so he's going to gain 1 or gain 2. And then I have to chump block with this and hope that I draw another flying creature. Because if I don't draw another flying creature, I'm just dead. Okay, this is legendary, so I can't kill it with this because it's non-legendary creature. Let's attack The 4 blocks will kill this. I wish this guy had menace. If he had menace, that would be perfect. But okay, yeah, and then I'm dead because I can't block his flying creature, and I don't have any way to do anything with any of these, do I? No, no, I'm just dead. I drew too many lanes. Okay, well, we didn't get our 5th win there. If he hadn't had that flying creature there, that sucks. Yeah, I would like to have had that card in my deck. That would be pretty good. That card is a good card. This card right here. It's such a good card. All right, we got one more try here. If we don't win this one, we will be stuck at 4 wins. I would like to get that 5th win, though. As I said at the beginning, I felt like this could be a 5-win deck. I felt it was 4 to 5. So let's see what we get. I get to go first. I do not even have blue land, but I do have this for turn 2, this for turn 3, which will go get me that blue land. And that'll give me my 3 primary colors. So I feel like that's keepable. Yeah, so we'll play the black land first. We'll play the green land, and then we'll play my basilisk. And then next turn I play this and go get the blue land. Even if I draw a blue land, if I draw a blue land, I play this and go get the red land. So either way, this is going to be what I play the next turn. Unless I was to draw something else that I can't even think what I would draw that I would play over this right now at 3 mana. Yeah, so we'll play this, go get the blue land. Yeah, take action. Go get a blue land, put it in my hand. All right, so next turn, I will have the ability to do this land, and I can scry 1, draw 1, potentially. Depending on what I draw, of course. Everything's 3% chance except for when you get to my lands. Those are like 10 to 13. 3% chance on the amount because I only have 1. But, okay. So, play land. So, the question is, do I do this? I don't think it's not worth doing this right now because it'd just be 1. Alright, so we're going to go to combat first. We're going to attack with the flyer. Because he can't do anything about that unless he has a spell. Okay. So the question is, do I do this? Scry 1, draw 1. I think I do. Because next turn I can just play this creature. Next turn. We'll see what I get. So he played Seek, the same thing that I was debating playing. So yeah, he's got to put something on the bottom of his library. Do I keep that? I don't think I want that at this point because I only need. There's only one thing I need 2 blue for, and it's just the one spell in my deck that I need 2 blue. I'd rather have that anyway. That worked out better, getting that. Alright, so we'll play a land for turn. Move to combat. Attack. Alright, then I think I just go ahead and play this out. Yeah. He already knows about it, so if he's got some kind of kill spell, I'd rather him use it on this than this. Yeah, he has a kill. Well, it's just 3 though, right? Or no, it does if you reveal a creature. Okay, he revealed a dragon. So it was a 7 mana 4/4. Alright, so it's that black dragon. So we now know he has the black dragon. Why it's not showing over here, I don't know. I guess it's because it hadn't been on the battlefield or in his graveyard. I guess this just shows battlefield and graveyard and stuff, right? Okay, so we'll go ahead and play. Let's play the black land. We will move to combat, attack. Then I think I play this. In turn. If he attacks with this, I block it with this. So he doesn't get a trigger token. Actually, he's probably going to play this to kill my Basilisk. Yep. Yep, that's what's going to happen. Okay, tell you what, we're going to go ahead and seek and get 2 cards. I'm going to put this on bottom because I'm about to get 2 lands out of my deck anyway. So we'll do this. And we'll go get a red and blue. Put the red on the battlefield. Okay. Yeah. So next turn I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I have 8 mana. So I can cast this and then cast this, getting the added counter and hexproof, and then say no blocks. So next turn I can adventure for 4 to kill this or this. And then I could cast this to kill the other one, or I could adventure and kill this and cast this to do the rest of it to kill that. Or just adventure and do 4 to him and adventure, or play that and do 4 to him. So this having hexproof for the turn is good. We will block with this. So I don't take 5. It would have been nice to be able to block with that and have the adventure right now, because then I could have blocked and done the last 4 to him there. Got another robber. Okay, so the question becomes, what order do I do things in? I think. Okay, so I think I go 1, 2, 3, 4. No, let's see. Let's undo that. Let's cast this, and we'll do CMC 4. So we'll do 4 here. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I still have 5 mana available. So I get to kill off that. That's going to give me a 5, 5, 6, 6. And then I'm going to move to combat. Do I attack with this? I think I do, because I'm not going to block his flying guy anyway. And then I hold this back as a trick, I think. He does have blue, so he could have a way to counter it. But even if he does have a way to counter it, I mean, I still get the trigger off the cast. I wouldn't get to cast the creature next turn, but I would get the trigger off the cast. So we'll see what he does. He does nothing. So I'm going to go ahead and do this then. We're going to go ahead and do this. Putting counters here. And I'm going to kill... Yeah, we'll kill this. It doesn't matter. I could have just done 4 to him. But it's okay. So now I'm going to cast this, getting to do 8 damage here. So that I can get that off the board. Alright, and then I move to combat. And I attack. Okay, so he just concedes there. Alright, so we got the 5th win. We did get the 5th win. So, yeah, that red green dragon, or the red blue dragon, is really good. I really like that card. If it gets on the battlefield and it can survive, that it can do some work, especially with all the adventure dragons that are in this set. Oh, nice! I got a rare. All right, let's see if we can get a sixth one. So we could potentially get a sixth one out of this, and then we can, if we do that, we'll go for number 7. I don't really expect to get 7 out of this, but we'll see. I just have green lands, so I couldn't play this on turn 2, but I could play this on turn 3, and on turn 4 go get 2 lands out of my deck. You know what? I think I'm going to keep it. It's fine. It's not a great hand by any means, but at the same time, it's not like I'm at 5 wins already, and I don't really feel like mulliganing. I know it's not a really good reason for keeping a card, but okay. So we have a green land now. So I'll play the green land, and then I think I'll just go ahead and do I go ahead and play this, or do I play? Yeah, we just go ahead and play this. It's fine. It's fine. We can, so that way we can next turn I can play this, or let's see. Okay, so we get this, play this, um, cast this, get the treasure, use the treasure to go get 2 more lands and put another land on my battlefield. I think that's probably the best way to go about this. Auto pay. So I'll get a black and a red. So let's get a black and a red. So we have all of our colors. We will put the red on the battlefield and put the black in hand. Okay. So next turn I will have 5, 6, 7. I'll have 7 mana available. So I could cast this dude if I wanted to. Or, well, that's okay. So he's got a little flicker thing going here. All right, so we'll play the black land that he knows about. Let's see. So I could attack and then put 2 counters on this to kill that off if he blocks with it. Or I could just go ahead and cast the creature part. We're just going to go ahead and cast it as a creature, I think. So we'll get to scry 2. Let's see. Do I keep these on top? Let's see. So currently what I have in hand, I have a land for next turn. So that'll give me 8 lands, or 8 mana. So I could play this for 4. But I wouldn't have enough to do this as well. I could play this and another, but yeah, we'll put this on top so we have a Death Touch creature. We'll take that next turn. That's fine. We will keep a Death Touch creature. And if he attacks with this, I mean, I just block here and let this trade out. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be all right. What does it do? If they have more lands, go get a plains. Okay. So he ramped from my ramp. All right. And then he's gonna kill my guy. Of course, you suck. That's all right. This comes in as a 7 or a 7/7 next turn then. So the fact that it goes in the graveyard, it's fine. I get a 4 mana 7/7 next. So we'll play our Death Touch creature. And I will cast my dragon for 4 mana, which is now going to be a 8/8 actually. I'll put that on the bottom. Oh no, it didn't come out with counter. I just scrapped it. That's right. It's not the green one. The green one gives the counter. Yeah, but it's still 7/7. So I still have another big creature he has to try to deal with. So he's attacking for 2. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I would have liked to got some of the 2 mana dragon dorks. That's annoying. Let's attack with this then. If it's going to get smaller, might as well go and attack with it. Let's cast this. And we still have this ability available. He's going to use another one of those. That's just freaking great. Did I not get the 2/1? Oh, it's when it deals damage. I thought it was when it dies. Okay, so that's not quite what I thought it was. Tell you what, we are going to. You know what? Yeah, we're going to counter his equip, make him pay mana again. Do it again. Might as well make him spend that mana. Okay, so I will have a 4/4 flyer next turn. So this is now a 2/2. So I'll tell you what, we're gonna pay for this. We'll put the land on the bottom. I don't have 3 mana to do this, but I would have liked to have. We're just gonna go ahead and attack this. Because it was gonna die in 2 turns. When it came back to my turn anyway, might as well go ahead and just do it. I can't block that. Next turn, I can do this and bring back a creature. So I could potentially bring this back. Is it to your hand? Yeah, to your hand. Okay, so we are going to adventure. All right, and I get to bring one of these 2 creatures back to my hand. So I think I bring this back to my hand. And then I think I adventure it to scry 1, draw 1. Sure, we'll keep that. And then we'll play this chick out. Because next turn I can play this and drop this, bouncing a creature. So I think that's probably going to be helpful. We're going to be taking 3 because I can't block that stupid thing. Yeah, we're taking 3. And he gets another treasure. I need a way to get rid of that artifact. It'd be nice to have something to destroy an artifact. Doesn't this destroy? Oh yeah, it does. Hey. Well, you suck, buddy. That's okay. I get to get rid of your artifact next turn. Yeah, because we're going to specialize. Activate. Go with blue. Discarding this. And we're going to get rid of this. I get to scry too. So we'll put that there. Alright, we're going to play this. And I unfortunately don't have the mana to drop this. But I do now have the ability to block. So that's good. He can't just attack all willy-nilly. So next turn I can cast this and drop this. Or do I want to just drop this and cast this? Do I have enough to do both? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 7 mana. So if I play this, I'm just going to take 3 away. So I have 4. This would give me a 5th mana, which would give me enough to cast this. But it wouldn't give me the ability to play this as well. Now, I do not want to bounce this, because bouncing this would allow him to exile this, which is going to suck. So I would want to, of course, he could potentially flicker this stupid thing or bounce it back to his hand itself in white. I think my best option is to do okay, so if I do this, bouncing one of my own creatures, because it can be any creature, right? Yeah, any one other creature. So I could bounce this, but I don't have anything I really want to. Yeah, so we're just going to cast. Let's cast this, and then use its mana to cast this, giving it a +1/+1 counter and hexproof. And I gain another life. And then I think I'm going to go on an attack for 4 flying. Yeah. I think we do that. I think that's fine. And then next turn, if I want to, okay, yeah, we're gonna block with my Death Touch creature because why not? Does it have First Strike? How did it? Okay, that's fine. We're gonna kill that anyway. All right, and this one, we are going to use this ability. Actually, it was. Oh, that was stupid. That was stupid. Oops. I meant to cancel, not decline, because I wanted to do that and cast. I wanted to attack with both of these first, and then I was going to bounce one of these back to my hand, bounce this one back to my hand, so I could try and draw again. Oh, that was stupid. That was really stupid. Okay, so he's attacking with his 4/3. Um, I mean, I have to block. I think I block with this. He's probably got some way to pump it or something. Yeah, that's fine. I'll block with that. I'll trade it off. Okay. So it's going to get -1, -1. That's fine. Because what I'm going to do now is activate this ability. And I'm going to actually do this time instead of being stupid and not doing it. I'm going to bounce this back to my hand. And then I will use this to scry one. Try one. I will draw that. Play a land. And then I will cast this dragon. Okay, and then I think I choose just to attack with this. Okay. Yeah, and then next turn when I cast this, even though it's perpetually going to get minus, I still get to get the 5 damage that I can do. Yeah. There we go. We got it. We got the win. Oh, it looked rough there for a minute. I thought I was going to lose. But we got there. So I think we were at 6 wins, right? Is that 6? I think that's 6. Yeah, we're at 6. All right. So let's go for the 7th. Let's see what happens. We're playing with house money now, so might as well see where we can get to. Got that 6th win. So we got a 4-color deck that we're getting to 6 wins with. All right. You know what? We've already got 6 wins. We're on the draw. I've got both of these bad boys in hand. We're gonna keep it. We got our 3 primary land colors. Of course, there's no way to do anything with them, but but All right. So yeah. Okay. So we have something to do now. So we do have this. So we at least have a blocker. And if I need to, I can always specialize it. All right, we're going to play this. So that's going to give me that all-important 4th color of mana. So next turn, this bad boy can hit the battlefield. So I never didn't have it. There should have been no questions. Yeah, there's no question that I was going to get it. So if he attacks, I think I block just so he doesn't get a treasure token. Okay, he's going to destroy that. That's fine. I'd rather him use that on that instead of this because I'm going to get that out next turn. So here we go. Dragon. It gets +1/+1 and hexproof. So you can't kill it this turn. And if he does kill it, I have the all-important 2nd dragon as the backup in hand. So he's going to cast that. That's fine. Oh, I was hoping I'd draw a dragon. All right. We're going to play this. I'm going to cast this. Let's see. So I only have 1, 2, 3. I have 3 mana available. We're going to go and do this so that he doesn't get any extra added benefits off that. take action. So we'll go get a red land. Get that red mana. And then we're going to go and cast a Spaskless. Might as well. So that's fine. He had a way to kill it, but I was able to get. He didn't get to scry off of it, and then I was able to go and get 2 cards off of it as well. So next turn I play this and then play this guy. If he specializes it, he gets bonuses. Yeah, okay, so that's fine. No blocks, because my guy's just going to die if I block with it, and I might potentially want something to do with it later. So it gets flying. All his things are going to get flying. Let's play this. Alright, and we will choose not to attack. So, if he specializes this, how big does it get? It becomes a 2/4. Okay. Alright. So, I think I'm going to play the land, and then I'm going to cast this and go and get 2 spells. Alright. I'll put the land at the bottom. Cast this to draw a card. Alright, and then we will adventure. So I get to do 3 damage to this. And I get to bring a creature back to hand. So I'll bring this back to hand. And then I will say no attacks. This next turn I can play this, drop this, bouncing this. And yeah, that's super annoying. Yeah. This is not going to go well now. He's got all this flying that's just going to do crazy stuff. And I think this perpetually gets flying, right? I think the card just has flying from now on. I don't think there's anything I can do about it having flying. Let's activate this ability. Dropping this, bouncing this. Let's cast this. And no attack. Okay, so I do at least now have a flyer that can block. I think that, yeah, it still has flying. It just perpetually gets flying. So I think he's going to have too many flyers. The fact that he's killed both of my blue-red dragons is... He killed both, right? Maybe he just killed one. Okay. So I think I kill this, because that thing can get out of hand really quick. I think I move to combat. I attack with this. I pay the 2, targeting this. So we will pay blue and red. So I get to scry 1. We'll put that on the bottom. And I'm going to play this. I'm going to activate it just to get the lands out of my deck. That's fine. Because I didn't keep anything on top, so I'm not worried about. So, alright. And then we'll end turn. Although I actually could play that land too. But I don't think there's anything in my deck that wants me to discard cards. So I don't think it matters if I held that land or not. Yeah, there's nothing in my deck that wants me to discard cards. Did he have 2 of those guys? He does. Okay, yeah. So we'll block here. Alright, so we'll play land for turn. Activate. Playing this. Does he have an enchantment? That's not an enchantment creature. Okay. I guess we'll give my creatures menace. I will attack with this. Targeting this. Auto pay. We'll throw the land on the bottom because I don't want lands. What I really want is that second blue-red dragon, if it's in my deck. I think it's already gone, though. Yeah. Is it in my graveyard? I only saw 1. Oh, no, there's the other one. Yeah, so it is gone. All right, and I don't have any way to bring anything back left at this point. this doesn't have flying now. I would like to have this because it does have reach, so that would be nice to have. All right, what's this one do? All right, so I think I have to block there. And I'm just going to draw lands, evidently. Yeah, let's move to combat, attack, target this, auto pay, bottom. I mean, I could be giving this 7 power guy unblockable, but um, yeah, I mean, I could have done doing that, I guess. That might have been the better thing to do. Let's see, so we'll block this. All right, so I might actually do that this turn, give this unblockable. Okay, so we are going to move to combat, attack with this, pay 2 to give this unblockable. And then I'm going to actually cast this instead of dropping it with that because I want to get the extra counter and hexproof till the next turn. So I have another flying blocker now. So if he attacks with this, I will block this and get rid of that thing. What does this do? Let's see. Okay. All right. Okay, so I block this and block one of these. So I get rid of his 2/4 that's doing all kinds of crazy things. Okay. And so now I will do this, putting 2 counters on. Let's see, let's cancel. Let's not do that just yet. Let's go to combat, attack, auto pay, do 7. It's unblockable. And then I think I will. Right, we're going to put 2 counters here. Play the land. That's right. I was 1 short, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I was 1 short of being able to cast this as well. Okay. So I now have blockers for both of these. If he attacks with this, I just block with my Death Touch creature. I think I'm kind of stabilized a little bit. I should have attacked this a couple turns earlier. I, for some reason, was thinking this only gave itself unblockable. It's whenever you attack, period, not it attacks. Okay, so he's going all in. So we will block one of these here. We'll block one of these here. We'll block this here, and we'll block this here. So I take 3. He's probably going to have some kind of ability to do something. So he's sacrificing a creature. So he's going to do 4 to me, which is fine. He has no flying creatures. You destroy an enchantment, or you can gain 2. Okay, so this no longer has menace. That's annoying. But I do have a flyer that can block his stuff up there, but I don't have a way to block enough creatures. So let's move to combat. I'm just going to attack. It's fine. Yeah, this thing, creatures you control get +X. Okay, yeah, that's what got me. I wasn't exactly sure on how this thing worked, so that's fine. I lose. Yeah. All right, so we didn't get that seventh win, but we did get to 6 wins. I drew a lot of lands there. That was started out with a lot of lands, but like, I mean, I got to where I got a lot of lands out of my deck, but I still drew a lot of lands. Only had I had 2 lands left in my deck. That's it. Yeah, that's pretty rough. All right, but we did get 6 wins, so that's pretty good. I will take that every day. I will gladly be on the 6 win path all the time. So we're gonna go in here, especially with that 4 colors. 4 colors is kind of rough, but we got there. So let's open this up. We got a couple. This is a new one. All right, so let's go to the Streets of New Capena and open it. All right, so let's see. We got the hearse. All right, we'll go in and do the mastery real quick, and then I'm going to end the video. But just as a remember, if you have gotten this far into the video, just a reminder, I am going to be giving away 2 copies. Well, not copies, but 2 promo codes for the pre-release packs from Streets of New Capena, because I have 2 pre-release kits for Streets of New Capena that I'm going to give codes away for. So if you like, comment, and share this video, I would greatly appreciate it. Like I say, I am going to start giving away some more codes and stuff from time to time when I have extra ones. But after the Dominaria comes out, I'll have some extra pre-release codes for that as well. So thanks for watching the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and hopefully you have a good rest of the day.